Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So we are going to be jumping in today, taking our first look, for me anyway, at the new third anniversary update and all that we got there. I did want to say a big thank you to everybody for the well wishes, and I am at least back up and running enough to take a look at the game. So that's what we're going to do today and get in the first look at the update. So we are starting that off with, obviously, we got in new opening credits for the roll-in of the game, and then we have new menu screens, which is cool. The UI got a another overhaul, so we will be taking a look at that as we jump in. I think we're just going to jump into the save we've been working on there. Physics settings, we're looking for realistic. They put anything new in there? Beginner? No. Nothing new, just changed the way it looks. So we definitely are going to run it on realistic. We'll leave that on easy. Fuel consumption off. Low, medium, high. Off. Wow, not off. Automatic couplers, those we want on. Alright, sweet. Bam. See what that does. We do have the single player, multiplayer function in there, so we're just jumping into single player today. Take a look. Overview with the mini map. See all what is new. Alright, there we go. Everything pops in. Does honestly look slightly different. I don't know, but then I haven't looked at the game for a hot minute. Oh wait, whoa, where's all that? Controls are showing. What is that? Every time I change them, control shows up. Oh, check that out. Lots of warnings. Wait a minute. Alright, let's see what we got. Options, controls, gameplay, somewhere in here. Vehicle settings, auto save, user interface, toggle gameplay alerts off. The HUD will leave on. The gameplay alerts we want off. I don't need all that. Drive me crazy. Type of weather. Dynamic. Weather event duration. Let's switch that because, yeah. Is that going to change? No. Didn't change your time cycle. Okay, day cycle. Day cycle. We want that on. Alright, few settings to change. I'm sure maybe some other things in here changed as well. That's cool. Multiple languages. Da, da, da. I don't have any idea. Whatever, all this obviously changed. But, yeah, everything looks fine. As far as I can tell. It's alright. Let's go to it. See what we get. Alright, what else changed? Bunch of bug fixes, that's for sure. They say they got the client host lag thing fixed, so that'll be cool. I know when the update dropped, a lot of people were having some problems with some things. Been some bug fixes and problem solving done since, so obviously I didn't get in on any of that stuff. We'll just kind of see. Just me or the mini-map change. Alright, let's see how these work, if I can figure out. There we go. That's money. Cool. So up and down, and then honestly I think you're supposed to have the camera to the direction that you actually want to do stuff. Of course this is all dropped off and the trade's all empty because this is right where I left it, but that is going to be the mobile camera, so that's cool. And then that'll let us drop the brake, and then wait a minute, drop the brake, move the train, bam, brakes. That's gonna make loading the train super cool. It's gonna take a little bit of work figuring it out, but that's gonna be cool as heck. Alright, let's see, where are we actually at with the locomotive here? Everything has changed. 3 logs shows what you actually have in your hand. 3 logs in your hand. Alright, throw all that in there. What is all LM? What? That's lamp. Yeah, right. What is this? Oh, map. I got it. Share P player. Oh, there's your player info. That's cool. That actually has a nice look to it. Some new stuff there. What is B? Oh, B is a buy menu. Gotcha, right. Sure, so this is going to be all different. Cool. Somewhat sorted. Is this right? Okay, so we get into different stuff. Cars and locomotives. That's how they sorted it. Alright, that's cool though. That helps, man, because we had like huge lists before that was like absolute kind of a pain to sort through. So that's kind of nice that we have a new. Is it a different color? Wow, this is gonna be totally weird. Customize, right? There we go. Yeah, okay, same colors. Gotcha. That's cool though. Alright, so definitely new menus all around. Escape. Back up. Well, that's cool. We can just hit escape to get out of there. Alright, so we got a lot there. What else did we get? We got UI. We got the camera. The camera is going to be the huge thing. I don't know. I'll try to take this out and see if we can go load it with something. Somewhere. Alright, we got the loco moving. Let's just go see what it's like to load with the camera. That's the biggest thing I know that I'm looking forward to in the update. I do know that they got the in-game chat. You know, a lot of this is going to be UI and just user interface with the game, and obviously menu changes, stuff like that. A lot of bug fixes in there, or at least reported bug fixes in there. Obviously we'll have to see how that all goes multiplayer as far as that, so we'll be playing on that coming up. Do some multiplayer building and then train running, see how all that goes. I have heard mixed responses of how the game was running, so, you know, we'll just have to see how all that is. So far, so good on my end, anyway. Can't complain, nothing running weird, nothing doing anything weird. Everything seems to be nice and smooth, so cruising along. Alright, let's get this going, see if we still remember how to run a train. Been a hot minute. Alright, I'll let her bust through the station there. Hopefully we have some good somewhere we can get to. Easy enough. Boom, boom, boom. That should all line out. That'll line out. And bring us up to the station. Hopefully we should have probably actually looked. Gone ahead and taken advantage of the fact that we can now look and see what is at the industry. So yeah, we got plenty in there. We'll just swing over there and do a quick pickup. Oh, there we are. Check it out. Dynamic weather. Ha! Dust storm. That looks cool. Alright, that's cool. Oh, we can lock the camera now too, huh? That's cool. So if you let... Yeah, okay. Yeah, well that's normal. Never mind. Yeah. That is cool as heck. I like the dynamic weather. Ha! That's cool. Right off the bat showing itself. Way cool. Getting into heavy dust now. Which I don't know, because now we're running into the swamp, so we probably shouldn't be getting all this dust, but this is cool. That's cool. You can't see. That's pretty neat. Who would have thought wiping out half of what you can see is cool. That's pretty cool, though. Do have to say, I like the dynamic weather already. Roll it in the train. We can't even see the back of the train. That's a slight problem, I suppose, but... Alright, let's slow this thing down here. Chill out. Chill yourself. you have a whole different meaning to using the whistle, I'll tell you that. You don't use the whistle, you're gonna be in trouble. No, not really, but you can't see. So that's kinda cool. Alright, brakes. Where are you at? Go ahead and stop this now. Alright, so there we are. Now we are at a rest. Let's go to this side. No, wait. Boom. Alright, what is it? Space bar to look? Or enter? Space bar, enter. Do I have to look at it this way? Wait. Oh, there we go. I'm starting and stopping it. Check that out. Alright, that's cool, man. That's not cool, man. It didn't load. See, that is, I've heard this is a problem. Right, like that. See, it's just jumping all over the joint. Alright, let's see what happens when we come out here. Stop loading that way. Stop loading that way. Put it back. What happens if we load normal? Boy, if you can't load wood. Yeah, and then it just does that. So that is a thing. So I don't know how to work around that. I guess I'll have to turn around and take a look at what I can figure out there, or if anybody else has figured out a workaround, by all means, feel free to shout that out. That's a bit of a problem, obviously. If you can't load wood, that's going to be an industry supply chain problem, I think. So that's going to be a problem. You definitely need the lumber, and I don't know, obviously there's 100 things I can try to do to work around it, so this obviously the first look, so we're not going to get a solution out of me, I'm sure, in this video. Anyway, let's see, can we load? Wait a minute. Whoa, stop. Stop. We're going to load this. We want to load it on the auto and see if it loads, because it's not going to make a difference which way we go. So, let's slide back to that car, hit the space bar, and see if we get jumping timber or not. Okay, so those will load. We just can't load. Let's see. Let's try to load these again. Alright, that worked. Come on. Get on the car. No! Let's try this one just to see. No! Stop now. Yeah, so it's just the lumber, huh? So the lumber, oops. The lumber won't, well, alright, so that's obviously a problem that needs a fix there. What else? Okay. So that's going to mess up the supply chain problem. That makes playing through pretty difficult right now. I do have to say, I like the dynamic weather. I'll give them props to that, because that's cool. I mean, bam, we've already gone through sandstorm, a little bit of a sandstorm. Now things are clearing up and looking nice. So that's super cool. Still looks like I see some ghosting in the grass. Yeah, still there. There's that, and there's obviously, this is a huge problem. I mean, this makes it brutal. How do you play with that? So you got to solve that somehow to actually play right now. For sure, yeah. Alright. That's weird. I wonder if it's the stock, if there's a different car that might work. There's a lot of things to switch. So let's look around. Some of the other things we see, obviously the graphics for the tracks have changed there. Makes it nice to select. Wall, that makes it look like it's a wedge, but I get what they're showing there. So, okay, cool, rug on. Embankment. Yada, yada, yada. We have the crossover. We just have the one crossover? Wait a minute, what's the deal there? We've always had two. Wait, stop. What's the deal there? Did we lose a... No, what? Okay. Oh, I get what's going on. Hold up. Why does that click through so fast? Oh, there we go. So right click and we can look at it. Right, and it gives us our varying options of crossovers, bumpers, cool. Turntables, okay. I get it. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Facilities. We'll just kind of run through and take a look at things here. Again, we're going to get options, right, if there are options. That's cool. Industries. What pops up when we look at those? Nothing, just tells us what it is. And props. Oh. Alright, that's kind of cool. I mean, now you actually get a, you know, a graphic to go with it, so you just know what this stuff is. That's kind of cool. How about like when there's options, right? There you go. Alright, you get to see them. That's nice. This one has a bunch. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, rather than trying to remember what number or selection. Oh, there's cool. Different barrels like that. They add different kinds of fences. Yeah, I mean, I gotta give them credit there. That definitely makes this much more organized. That's for sure. Obviously, it makes it look like they turned around and made it. That's cool. Milk cans, watering cans. Made it more friendly for council. Is what this looks a lot like, but definitely more user friendly. You can see what you're picking and stuff, so that's kind of neat. Do like that, though. I gotta say, if the car loading process is messed up, at least for wood, that's gonna make it difficult. Did we get any changes? I don't think we got a lot of changes there. Right, so that's obviously gonna make this different. And then buy, there's, okay, so the buy menu. What do we all actually get in here? Fairbanks hand card, da 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 da, cool. What is it? Alright, we can look around here. It just looks different. The game looks slightly different. I don't know if that's just me and I haven't looked at it long enough for it. But this all looks different now. Maybe that's time of day, but it definitely looks different. Like it looks like a richer picture there. If that makes sense. Yeah, that's for sure different. Looks good though, I have to say. I mean, whatever. This is much smoother than the old buy menu was, that's for sure. That used to be a little on the sketch side here and there. So this looks definitely much smoother, nicer. Obviously, we have the order, the amount there, customization. We'll jump into that there. Do the number now, name, tender, base price. Okay, so all basically the same features, just cleaned up. I mean, this is a much better buy menu than we've had. That's for sure. Graphics do just look slightly different. Alright, and then now when they're locked, there you are. Oh, you can still see them. Dude. Okay, I got you. Got you. Looking good. Beast of a locomotive. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. So we got the new menus, we got new UI. I mean, obviously the menus are all kind of part of the new UI. It looks like we got a slight bump to the graphics. I mean, I gotta say, things look a little better. And I don't think that's just because I haven't looked at the game. That just looks slightly, the graphics look different. A little better, I have to say. Or maybe it's just crazy. And it's too bad you can't click on this exit, because that's the thing. You actually have to use escape. But there we go. Alright. So, I mean, for the most part, it looks cool. But this, I don't know what you do about this. So this is going to definitely mess things up. And then, obviously, how the multiplayer thing plays into it. Is this like a... No, it's not like a... Who knows? So we'll have to figure out what we figure out to actually make that work. Because, yeah, obviously, if you can't load lumber, that's pretty game-breaking for most of the industry stuff. So we'll just have to kind of see what's going on there. Still have not gotten rid of that. We're not going to make it up there. No. Alright. So a few issues to come along, obviously, with the update. I do like the fact that the camera is movable like that. That's going to certainly make loading and unloading cars much better for the single player. The dynamic weather, obviously, is awesome. Bug fixes are always good to have. If they really got the desync and the lag fixed out of multiplayer, that's going to be huge. So we'll have to take a look at that coming up. Yeah, I mean, if anybody's got a solution for the lumber, I've heard of one, that'd be awesome. Please put it in the comments down below. Or again, if it's just a car thing, if you've noticed that there are certain cars you can load and certain ones you can't, who knows how all of that goes. But if we got theirs, I mean, there's some good stuff here in the anniversary update. I mean, I know there's a lot of disappointment in the fact that, like, we didn't get a new loco. There's no great new content per se with the anniversary update. I mean, it being an anniversary update, usually we've always gotten something cool, at least like a loco or something like that. User interface is nice, but that just seems like a works update, or like, you know, kind of, we obviously knew we were going to get some of that in there anyway. No, don't get me wrong, because I say this is a good job. I mean, I like these menu screens. The interface looks nice. I don't exactly dig necessarily that control pop-up right there every time you push a new direction that pops up. So that's, I don't know, and I don't know if that's toggleable either. Like I said, this is actually my first time jumping in and looking at the update, so I hadn't really messed with anything at all, barely even read the changelog, so to know what was changed, like I say, I do see the disappointment in the fact of where we didn't get the new content or anything per se, and obviously this is pretty game breaking, so that's a negative as far as that goes. As far as, you know, you can't go, oh, it's a great update. There's obviously some great additions in here, and really it looks like the game has been cleaned up quite a bit, which is nice. Obviously with release coming in the future, or near future, so we just obviously have a few more bugs to get fixed, and then, you know, I'm sure we'll get some new locos and some new rolling stock, stuff like that coming up to get everybody jacked up about having new toys. We want those with updates. I mean, I think, you know, everybody wants a new loco all the time, pretty much. So there's always that, but do have to say some quality of life stuff in there too. But then, you know, I can't lie and say that it detracts from it when there's kind of a game-breaking bug in there. So dynamic weather, super cool. Multiplayer chat, gonna be super cool, or at least aid you in, you know, hooking up with people to play the game with, or if nothing else, to go, hey, here's the Discord to come chat so you can play in voice. So that's gonna be a thing. Would be nice to see voice obviously still added to the game at some point in the future, but, you know, that's a whole different animal. Is that, oh, there's rain. Is that rain? That was rain. That's rain. That's cool. I do really enjoy the dynamic weather. I have to say, that's actually really fun right there. Just having the little changes in the weather and the sky and stuff like that all on its own and actually functioning like that is super kind of cool. In the game, not even super kind of cool. That's super cool in the game. Who knew? I would have enjoyed the dynamic weather as much. And then I will give them props for the cameras. It's actually easy enough to use and it works. It's too bad that this is a problem, because if the cars were loading right and you could still play out, I'd turn around and say that's great. Honestly, for what that means for the game and playing, I don't know, because if you can't load lumber, boy, we're going to run into a problem at some point. So hopefully we come up with some solution there. But yeah, I mean, I think we're going to call that a quick, you know, that's our first look at it. I think we looked at the menus. I think, oh, here, I don't know if wiki stuff changed at all. Honestly, I think anybody that's, you know, been watching the watching the channel, I obviously don't use the wiki a heck of a lot. I know it's there for people who do use it, so that's nice. And for people who are just getting exposed to the game and stuff to find out what things are. So, that all be in here and looking like it should as far as it goes. Obviously, maybe information. Like I say, I am not the huge ins and outs of the wiki, so I wouldn't exactly know if they've changed something in there specifically or not. But game's looking good. It seems to be playing well, all except for the load process, obviously, on the lumber there. So hopefully there's some word about that. But that's going to be my first take and first look at the update. And yeah, we'll just, boy. Hard to tell the jury's out if that one's a win. I mean, we got some winning additions and we got a game break in there, so we'll just kind of say that. Then we'll just have to say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.